Hello, this is Cubastic and I solved a huge number of puzzles. Very difficult puzzles, very different and unusual, and it's getting harder to surprise me, but now guess, it's something on my desk. I couldn't stop myself from showing you this. This is a unique thing, a 15 puzzle, but it's a 15 puzzle for speed solving. Take a look, the magnetic 15 puzzle for speed solving. How much time will it take to solve it? That's not all. I have another 15 puzzle, but smaller. And if it doesn't surprise you, I have a true banger for you. The 15 puzzle with 25 cells. A huge 15 puzzle, also for speed solving. It's going to be interesting for me to solve it. Let's go! I'm going to start with the unboxing, of course. Regular 15 puzzle. Let's start with the small one. The box is really nice, well made. And what's inside? What does it look like? Whoa, it's huge! Look, I thought it would be small. There's nothing left in the box. Let's try to slide it. Whoa, awesome! It's magnetic, look! Just go here. Whew, cool! I'm curious how it works. Apparently the magnets are inside of each element and it's also made with slanted edges to make it move faster. Well, let's try to speed solve it a little bit later. And now let's take a look. Oh! I tried to move it like this and it doesn't move because it has a rubber bottom. Seems like it's some kind of a professional 15 puzzle. Is there such a professional sport where people compete in speed solving classic 15 puzzle? By the way, here it is, the classic version, which has 15 cells. But it's also huge! It's kinda weird, I'm used to hold a little 15 puzzle in my hands, and this is giant. Look, it flicks so well, I like it, some kind of anti-stress. But I'm more interested to look at this monster, it's gonna be really giant. Yeah, haha, 25, damn, it's so big. And I also can flip it and the elements won't come out. It's a big advantage. It's not only about the speed solving function. It won't come out and fall. When I was a kid, I used to solve the 15 puzzle every day. And I had to pick it up constantly because it was falling down from this frame. But here everything is fine. It's holding together well. This is the collector's 15 puzzles for speed solving. It sounds not so serious, but just look at it. By the way, I got these puzzles from the Cubicle.com store. You can find them there and also many other puzzles, from giant 15 puzzles to giant Rubik's Cube 19 by 19, which I've shown you in one of my previous videos. There are so many different cubic puzzles, accessories, 3x3 cubes, premium lines and more. The Cubicle provides fast delivery and great quality. If you think puzzles are difficult or not interesting, just go to the Cubicle.com store and look at their variety. Even the shape of some puzzles may surprise you as well. Don't forget to enter promo code Cubastic and get a discount. If you want to train your brain or make a gift to your smart friend, go to the Cubicle.com store. The link is in the description. Right under this video you can also hit the like button, I will be very pleased. Okay, if our challenge for today is speed solving the 15 puzzle, let's try to do this. I just want to solve it first without a timer, just to look how it works. It felt very unusual because of magnets. Click, click, click. It clicks very funny, look at this. Oh. Click. Oh, that's the downside of the magnetic system. If I move one cell, everything is fine, but if I want to move 3 of them and to pick up 3 magnets, it is way harder. It's gonna be really hard in this big one, sometimes we need... yeah. It will be tough. Okay, let's try to solve it. Hit the like button if you know how to solve the 15 puzzle and you put the one in the far corner every time when you scramble it. Because we usually start with it. Okay, let's try just regular solving. By the way, you can solve it while holding it in your hands, because the numbers are not falling down. You can even hold it like a book and the numbers won't hit you in the face. I'll try a regular solving and then a speed solving. How do I usually solve the 15th puzzle? Just moving the one right here. It's very easy, moving the two right here and then a problem. We need to place 3 and 4 at the same time, that's why I'm putting this that way to get a free space. 4 and 3 are in reverse order. 1, 2, not 3 and 4, but 4 and 3. Then 4 is placed like that and 3 is taking its place. 5 and 6 are already solved. 7 and 8 are left in these two layers, I'm solving it similarly. I put 8 right here and 7 here. I'm relieving the blank space here, sliding the 8 here and putting the 7. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, half of the task is done. And here's the interesting thing, I have a special algorithm like I did when I was a kid. It's very difficult to build one layer and then another because we can't interact here. If we get the upper layer, we can't invert this anymore, so you have to solve the two layers together at the same time, and I'm solving it this way. We're gonna have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, we need to memorize the position of each number. If there's a 9, there will be 13. And we're solving it this way. We put the 9 down, the 13 goes further. Then we empty the top and put the 9 and 13 here. Now we start to solve 2 rows in this direction. Next we have a 10 and 14. A 10 here, moving 14 lead to 10. We're releasing the space, 10, 14. The rest is solved automatically, whatever it was before. Well, if you didn't know how to do it, subscribe. I could teach you more than that. And now it's time for speed solving. As long as we're in a professional competition, I'll take a special timer which is used in speed cubing competitions. It works in a way that you can put 2 hands in here, and when you take off your hands to solve the puzzle, the timer will start. To stop the timer, you need to put both of your hands on the sensor panel. I explained it to you in 4 seconds. Okay, let's try with the regular one. By the way, never scramble the 15 puzzle like this. Pour it all out and shove it back in. In this case you may get an unsolvable situation, you are never going to solve it. Do it only this way. Damn, it's so cool, these magnets are awesome. I think that's enough. I'm curious how much time will it take for me to solve. I bet on 30 seconds. I think I can do it in 30 seconds, I hope you believe in me. I go really fast. Does this count? I should have made one more move. 24 seconds, I've done it faster than I thought. Let's try to solve the little one. By the way, it's gonna be harder here. When I was playing one computer game, there was a picture made like a little 15 puzzle, and it was pretty hard to figure out the algorithm by which all of this had to be moved. But I think we can handle it. It's going to take 20 seconds. Let's try. Well, I stuck. 25 seconds, the same 25 seconds. I'll try one more time. I don't know the algorithm, that was my first attempt. Can you guys solve the 15 puzzle, and how much time do you need? Write in the comments, and I'm really interested in solving the giant 15 puzzle, but I'll do it a little bit later. In the meantime, let's do less than 20 seconds with this little version. Well, it's not the 15 puzzle actually, the 15 puzzle is called like that because it has 15 numbers, which means that it is 8 puzzle because it has 8 numbers. And what about this puzzle? I can't make up the name for it. I'm ready to speed solve the 8 puzzle. Can we call it like that? Here we go. I got tough again! Whoa! Boom! 12! Seriously? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, correct! 12 seconds, and if I had practiced more, I could have made it in less than 10 seconds. I didn't even really notice how I did it, it was really fast. Let's try this one. I feel like it's gonna take maybe 1 minute or even more. Let's take a look at it. Honestly, scrambling it is a thrill. First of all, it takes a long time. Well, I think that's enough. Whew. Let's do it, here we go. Let's try. Ready, set, go! I remind you that this video is sponsored by the Cubicle.com store. Promo code Cubastic will give you a discount for your order. Hey, that wasn't the deal. $17.22, $18.23. Why do you always pop up? Oh, 1 minute and 9 seconds. Man, if I hadn't got off, if I hadn't done this for the first time in my life, I'd have probably been faster. Okay, minute and 9 seconds. Okay, do you know what's interesting? I'm curious how much faster I can solve the little one. Can I really do like 5 seconds or I don't know, maybe 7 seconds at least? I'll try to calculate the movements. When I'm solving a Rubik's Cube, I'm doing the same thing. I'm calculating some movements in advance. So let's see, can I do it with the 15 puzzle? I think that's enough. I've got one here in the beginning, maybe it will do the trick. $9.51. Yeah, even with a little mistake it could be faster than 9 seconds. I'm gonna practice more and try to solve it faster in about 5 to 7 seconds. But you will probably see that on my Instagram or TikTok. I don't know where I'm going to upload this, cause stretching this video to make it longer makes no sense to me. Well guys, today we saw a great puzzle, a new life for a childhood puzzle and even new sizes. I think it's awesome. Thank you all so much for watching, don't be resentful that this video was so simple, we are friends after all, we're just sitting here talking, I'm showing you some new stuff and it's not always super complicated puzzles, sometimes it's just some interesting things. But I recommend you to subscribe so you don't miss the solving of really impossible puzzles, like these ones. This was Cubastic, bye everyone and have a good time!